Hello, my lovies. Hello, 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 and hello. The plot just get thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. But today we're going to talk about another subject. Hello, Sophie Me. How are you doing? We're going to wait for some more people to come in here, and we're going to talk about what we saw last night and what narcissistic method was used. Remember, my page is not solely about Nature Boy or the Pretty Little Liar. My page on my channel is about bringing awareness to the disorder that can help some of everybody. We could care less. Thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you. But my information is to be shared. It's just so happened. How you doing, Brunel Bay? I am so glad you're here. Welcome on aboard. But we're going to finish discussing the crap that we saw yesterday. We're going to wait for a couple of more people to get in here, and we're going to discuss another method that he used yesterday. But you have to know about narcissism to know what did he do to us, what he think he did to us, and what he did to Velvet. And I like to take my hats off to Undi Fee and S.L. Davis and anybody else who does commentary on Nature Boy. Just let y'all trolls know, you cannot stop us. The same way Nature Boy has the right to put all his business in the public has the right to commentary on whatever they want to comment on. And if a trolls feel like they are mad that we're commentating, then you need to go speak to your master. That's in his made-up world. He's in this made-up world that he has a kingdom. This is a made-up world. This is fairy tale, people. We're in the real world. They're in a fairy tale world. Chief and chiefess of what? Chief and chiefess of what? This fairy tale. Thank you so much. This fairy tale kingdom that they made. But guess what? If you're in your own household and you're taking care of your business, you're a chiefess too. If you're a man and you're taking care of your household and you're running your household, you are a chief too. Don't let these imaginary people in this made-up world make you think that, yes, I'm going to speak about how you doing, my lovely Donna. You know, it's always good to see you. Always good to see my boo. We're going to talk about another technique that he used. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who's ever sharing this, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Rhonda Walker says hello to chat. Like I said, these trolls, one of these trolls came on my page and they said, where are you guys coming from? We come from where we want to come from. Every person who does commentary on this fake kingdom that we're all watching, this fake kingdom, we have the right to say what we want to say. The same way he has the right to put this make-believe world online, everybody has the right to commentate the same way they do everybody else. Okay, we're going to talk about today the method. Remember, she left him with narcissistic injury. Narcissistic injury is when you leave a narcissistic person without a new supply. Now that he's hoovered her back, remember, that's one. We didn't even get to the beginning of narcissistic people. We're just getting into what he's using now. So then He went through a breakdown. That's injury. Like, oh my God, my world is coming to an end. But in all reality, hello, Ms. Radada. But in all reality, he didn't have a new supply. Now, what he did last night is another tactic that's called future faking. What we saw last night was another tactic called future faking. That's when a narcissistic person promise you the world after they get you back. They make all these future plans. When they make these future plans, and being that she's borderline personality disorder, which I'm going to go into that, and I'm going to give you all the things to check on and check off. Remember, if you got borderline personality disorder and you're a narcissistic person, for some reason they find each other. They find each other. They find each other and create nothing but toxic amongst toxic. But in their make-believe world, it's all good. So what we saw last night was future faking. So that's why they had all these plans for the future, what they're going to be doing in the future. And in the future, I don't want any more women. In the future. But little do pretty little liar know, it's future faking. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. We have to recognize this. So when we see these little things, we would know better, and we will stop falling for this narcissistic crap that he's pulling on us. He may can pull it on them. We can call him narcissistic all we want. But if we don't break down the tactics that he's using, it has no use of talking about he's a narcissistic person, because we know narcissistic people every day in our lives. So we must point out the tactics that he's using that may can help somebody else. I used to read Word Up, Max. I ain't mad at you, Ms. Rod. Read Word Up magazine. So we already know what she did. So we already know what we seen last night. We already know that wasn't Nature Boy. And now we know what tactic that he used, future faking. And boy, like I said, Velvet with her borderline personality disorder, which I'm going to do another video on her and her disorder. But with this, you could tell that it was all planned in his head and what he wanted her to hear. And I have to sit back because I need to know who's the liar. If y'all haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. But we need to find out who's the liar and who's telling the truth. Because if Nature Boy want us to follow him, and he said being polygamous is natural, we got to find out who is the liar. This man claimed he studied this. Who is the liar? So should we tune Nature Boy off and watch Velvet? What should we do, people? We need to tune him off and watch her and her devilish ways, because it can't be two masters. Only could be one master. So who you think is going to be the master? And does that take back every bit of teaching that he taught? Everything that our fake Nature Boy in his fake world, he's a fake boy in a fake world. Remember that song? I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. That's what they at. That's where they in this fake world here, this fake kingdom that somebody, how you doing, Devontae? How you doing? So now, do we go back to all his teachings and say, hey, you've been teaching wrong, master teacher, because you have seen the light. Now, her mother is going on tonight. Her mother is going to do an interview. And her mother's going to set her piece. But y'all have to remember, do y'all have any idea how much money that girl went over there with? Do y'all have any idea how much money that girl went over there with? And I know a lot of people was complaining about that interview last night, but you got to give Mar Davis a little break. You know, I wouldn't have gave them no shine. They didn't deserve any shine. They did not deserve an interview. We did not deserve to even see their face. No, honey, she had more than 10G. She had more than 10G. Because you have to remember, she was getting money since the time she left. She'd been gone 5 months. People was throwing money at her. I think a set was like $65. This is like a jungle art. Honey, this is a pure make-believe world. Which, I mean, if you want to watch it, hey, it's entertaining. But it doesn't take away, even if you watch like Love and Hip Hop or whatever, they don't ask, how you doing, O'Neal? How you doing? We got to remember, that girl went over there with more than 30G. I believe she does. You're right. She had got money from the time she left. She even said people were throwing money at her. People was throwing money at her. I was cooling. What's going on? I'm not going to be on too long. I just wanted to speak upon the future faking technique that he used her. Somebody sent her $900 at one time, and then somebody, exactly, Rhonda. How you doing, Carter Z? How you doing, my love? I'm glad you made it. Welcome aboard. So she went over there with a good $20,000, $30,000. So she went over there with all these people money. But for her to sit there, and then I had one person come on my comment and say, well, you kept saying your point. Oh, I can say my point how many times I want to say my point. We have to realize that people come in at different times. And sometimes you have to repeat yourself. That's why people say things over and over, so people can catch up. People was cracking down on the commentaries, the nerve of you. I wouldn't care if it was 1 million people that's making a commentary on Nature Boy. Who cares? Who cares? What does it mean to you? If he's putting his business in public, that means he wants us to talk about it, right? He don't want us to be quiet about it. He wants us to talk about it. But now we, the people, have had enough. We, the people, have had enough. You've seen the light. She's the only one for you. So these commentary people is making these comments, yes, they are, because they're trying to keep more people from sending their money. Remember, what's owed to us is new to somebody else. And they see that's why I feel her mom shouldn't have disrespected them people. They got her daughter and granddaughter home. She's coming on tonight on Z100, she's coming on tonight on Z100. I think it's his new channel is Grown Man Talk. I don't know, but she's coming on tonight. Even if the whole family is on, remember, it's a TV show. It's a fake reality made up world. Sugar, you got to be kidding me. She got that much money? Yes, she did, sis. Remember, people not including, oh, I'm going to catch up. Grown folks talk, oh, I think. You have to remember, she not just sold jewelry. People was giving her donations. People was giving her donations to make sure she was well off, so she would not have to go back to carbonation. But yesterday, what we saw was a technique, yes, I'm saying it again, called future faking. That's another technique. Once they hoover you back in, they start talking about future plans. This is what we're going to do in the future, me and you against the world. That's why they had that picture there with her as Harley Quinn and him as whoever. She was also taking money from astrology before, but never did them. Oh, that too. She was also reading tarot cards. She was reading tarot cards, talking about this is for humanity. These cards are, who saw that one? These cards are for humanity. But all along, she knew she was saving money. Like I said, she don't know who and what she's dealing with. Yeah, she's evil. Yeah, she's a witch. No, she doesn't have a soul. Her soul is gone. Her personality split long time ago. What we seen is Velvet's false self. What we seen is her false self. If you're a narcissistic person or you got a borderline personality disorder, you are two people. So we don't know who the real Velvet is. She's in her false character. And for her to sit up there and say she gave the money back, which nobody asked her. Nobody asked her. And she knew for a fact that her mother did. But again, we the people, like I said, I see a lot of people trying to go in on these people who do commentary. So what? And what? I said she doesn't have a person. She doesn't have a personality. And that's the purpose. That's the point that I'm making. Silly of me. Oh, silly of me to think that we was all silly. The real her is who she is now. Even Nature Boy told us that's not who she was when she was in the States. And I like to, this is a warning. This is the warning for the next time she get called wolf. Like I said, she is borderline personality disorder, and narcissistic people go hand in hand. Two narcissistic people ain't gonna make it, but it's still gotta be one ruler. One ruler. So he did the hovering, just the Jezebel spirit, which I don't like to say Jezebel spirit. Even though it comes from the Bible, I know about the Jezebel spirit, but it is what it is. It's a Jezebel spirit, but that should not be blamed on a woman. Some men was doing narcissistic stuff before Miss Jezebel came along. But either way, that's not here or there. I keep seeing she said something to Mama Dia. She didn't mention Mama Dia. But I think what people is more hurt about was her motives of coming to leave him, and her motives of getting our money, and her motives of going back. That's what we all are. That's why we left in because she played this so well up until the day they met up and he came and got her. She played that role to the T. She did not give. Only thing that gave her away is when she sat there and she cut her hair again. And then she was putting them them little baby curls in her hair, and she put that dot there. That's the only thing that gave her away. And Omac, I just want to let you know you won. Omac won. People may not think Omac won, but Omac won. On Now TV, I know, right? Because would be something bad. People may not think Omac won. People may think that he got. No, Omac got pictures. Omac is the one that got pictures with Nature Boy Baby. Omac can always throw them pictures up in his face. Omac can always. Yes, Nature Boy put it on her. He has a Jezebel spirit. He's a master manipulator, controller, and deception person. And that's the part Velvet thinks she's on his level. Velvet is 21. She thinks that she's on his level. Like I said before, after she go to the tattoo artist and go get that tattoo on her other butt cheek from the one that she covered up, From the one that she covered up, she got to get another one. She didn't notice that Nature Boy didn't put her name. Nature Boy got Mynisha's name on him. She don't got his name on him. If she was serious, she exposed Nature Boy the truth. That's what I'm saying. We need to find out who's the liar. Is all his teachings is a lie? Because he has to fix that lie. He has to now backtrack every single thing he said. He must backtrack it. Because now he's going to be promoting everybody being one-on-one. How do you switch that? And how do his make-believe believers believe? I know his believers are going to follow everything that he said, but he now has to backtrack every single thing he said. All of that, his ethics, his morals, and all this other stuff he promoted. Even when he said to her, well, she can leave anytime she wants to. Remember when he said that to her? She could go and take the baby. I'm not compromising my morals and ethics for nobody. But he just did. Even though we know it's future faking, we all know it's a joke. But he still got, until he turned back to the regular Nature Boy, we got to see how they play this. And what they're going to do is keep throwing family-orientated stuff in the picture. Smash up that like button. Thank you, Ms. Rod. Please, we got 49 people in here. It's 50 people in here and 16 likes. Let's go. Let's get some likes going on. Silly of me, I know, right? Because I wouldn't care what he had on me because he would have been going down. He seen that money. He said, oh, yeah, he did have a lot of them tapes, Miss Rod. He have a lot. He got nothing but them type of tapes. You're definitely right. Just look at Nature Boy's eyes. You can see the spirit is demonic. He got all the people under a spell. Well, that part is true. But them people went over there. Them people went over there. Because people think in their lives, they're not achieved. People think in their lives, they're not achieved this. So we got caught up in their make-believe world. Because what land do that man own? Nothing. Nothing that man has belonged to him. Now, you got a regular old person that own their house. They are a chief and a chiefess because they own something. This man owns nothing. This man owns nothing. And a chiefess, how many women hold down a household? See, when you take things from yourself and you give it to somebody else, that's why he's praised the way he's praised. Because you don't think of yourself as a prince, yourself as a princess, yourself as a queen, yourself as a king. We all should be calling each other chiefess. Because we all run households, don't we? Just ride or die. I would even care. I told everything. You're a great investigator. You be on it. Thank you so much, Wordplay. Yeah, so like I said, my channel is more about the awakening of people, awakening to all of these demonic spirits. Because what he's going to do to throw a loop is make it about family. Out my family and my daughter. Okay, so why you haven't looked for, you ain't never seen Buddha. His son, he's seen every child of his but Buddha. He has never seen Buddha ever. That's because none of them other women was weak as Velvet. Y'all may think Velvet is strong, but Velvet is weak. And that's why he chose her. She's weak and she's evil. That's what I'm saying, D. He made up this magical, mystical world that everybody is feeding into, which is, like I said, if you want to watch it, it's okay. The problem is when you pay for somebody to live in a delusional world. I can watch TV for free. I can watch I can watch these shows for free. I don't have to send you my money so you can stay in your delusional world. That's where I have a problem with. And this is why I have making commentary on this. Exactly, weak and evil. She is weak and she is evil. And that's what he smelled on her. And that's why he picked her out. Why didn't he go after Pocahontas like that? Why didn't he go after Yaya like that? Because they was too strong-willed and too strong-minded. So in her little pretty little liar mind, she's always been that way. So he figured, yeah, she good. She good. She can lie. She can do all of this. But I can still pull her strings. I can still pull her strings. I can't pull Pocahontas' string. I couldn't pull Yaya's string. I couldn't pull other girls' string. For Velvet, I could, because Velvet, I'm gonna keep giving her this cheap. How you doing, Virgo Queen T? How you doing, my love? Welcome on board. He knew that, okay, I'm gonna keep her in the spotlight, but I'm gonna keep drawing supply from her. Today I'm going to embarrass Velvet. That's what he does. That I keep thinking she the chiefest. No, look how many times he, even when Ra first got there. Do y'all remember when she didn't communicate to Ra, and Ra didn't know how to communicate to her because all of a sudden Ra didn't speak the language that good? Did he or did he not make Velvet sit up there and apologize to Ra for not communicating? Did he or did he not even? It carried on to that entire night. He made her sit up. He embarrassed her when Ra first got there, honey. Let's not forget the supply that she gives this man. And all he got to do is say, listen, I'm going to call you chief this, but I'm going to get so much supply I'll use, it'll be unbelievable. Yep, he embarrassed her and makes everyone join in. Yes. Even when it got down to Aya slipped up and said she didn't care for her. That was Aya's only mistake, because he embarrassed her too. He embarrassed Velvet again about Aya. How many times? That's why I said, y'all she's sitting up there. No, you is the chiefest of getting clowned. You the chiefest of getting yelled at. You are the chief. This is what your chiefest title has. And then yesterday she had somebody passing her coffee. They both Aya, like Aya has more stamina than Velvet. Like I said, Velvet is the weakest one. I'm listening as well. Seemed like a deep combo. Mad, I missed from the beginning. No, I'm talking about narcissistic behavior, Virgo. And I was just basically saying how, oh my God, the bee lady. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Love you more. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo, woo. Thank you so much. So, like, my page is about how do you identify? How you doing, my sister? As I just was saying before you came in, I tips my hat off to you. How you can identify these behaviors. Nature boy behaviors may save your life. Nature boy behaviors may save your life. So I'm gonna go. Did y'all know that Velvet as Nasty Boy named that baby after the woman Nasty Boy? Yes, exactly. We knew that. Scrapbook, thank you so much. DeAndre Walker, new view, a nice commentary thus far. Thank you so much. Like I said, the trick, the tactic, what we saw yesterday, and I haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button, was called, because I be studying my narcissism. But the tactic he used last night was called future faking. You guys need to look up what future faking is. That's when after they hoover you back in, they love bomb you. They hoovered you in. Now they love bomb you. Now it's future faking. So he got her seeing the pastures are green. All these green pastures, baby, it's gonna be me and you against the world. But that's a tactic. Because at the end of the day, somebody lying. Somebody lying. Miss Ryder died. Did I recently that Nature Boy has seen? Yes, he has seen the light. This guy got mad at me yesterday. I'm gonna leave in my thing. I got tired of you saying he's seen the light. Well, I got tired of him too. So what? You didn't like for me to keep saying he's seen the light. Well, I didn't like that he saw the light. I didn't like that he put us all in the middle of this bull crap, and now he's seen the light and told everybody, don't be polygamous no more. Now it's about being monogamous. I didn't like the fact that he switched his teaching. How about that? How about you tell your master, the one who goes to sleep and get these downloads, that to keep his teachings the same? How about that? And then you try to say, then you're going to leave in my comment talking about all these commentators. I respect every commentator that commentate on Nature Boy, because that's what we do, and that's what we want to do, and this is what we want to do. If you don't want nobody to commentate on them, then keep your business off TV. And I'm not going to like the fact that he's going to have him, Velvet, and that baby. They're going to use that baby till they cannot use that baby no more. But y'all better find some other babies to like. Y'all better find some other babies that is cute and dote over them. DeAndre Walker, amen. Is that part of his strategy? Miss Ryder died and the battery is low. Yeah, so now we're going to see a bunch of family-orientated things. So I guess there will be no more parties. There'll be no more parties. Thank you so much, the B lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's always a joy to see you here. So now she claimed people just threw money at her. So if you didn't want people to throw money at you, why did you open up a WhatsApp account? Why did you open up a PayPal account? If you say you didn't want the money and they just threw this money at you, why you didn't close the account? How long until he switches up this time? We don't know how long it's going to be, because you got to remember, it's not about her at this point. It's about him at this point. He had a lot of teachings and he just went against his own teaching. He just now went against everything that he's ever said. So he has to figure out how to undo what he's always preached. Even when he said she left me because I'm polygamous, she want me to herself. That's the only reason why she left me, but I'm not going to change for nobody. So again, he also went against when he said he hates her and he's going to destroy her. Destroy not the word, sister. Maybe he got into some bad stuff. Everything is always about him. Exactly, B lady. But you got to remember also, he also went against saying that when she came back, he's going to make her suffer. He's going to make her basically beg for mercy without saying beg for mercy in front of everybody and confess how wrong she was. He went against that too. I give it by January. Nature Boy is going to have a moment. Oh no, I don't know if January. I don't know if it's going to make it to January. I don't think it's going to make it to January. I don't think so. But as of now, and he heard all of this stuff, and she still came back. like I said, he now has to go backwards and undo everything he has said to the people. We're gonna, like I said, you got SL Davis, you got my man O'Neal TV. Please make sure you watch them. We're not going to be there for the bull crap, but we'll be watching other people's commentary, and I will commentary on it. I will not be watching them. I would not be watching this fake family that they're going to be putting in our face. Like they're one big happy family. I would not be watching none of that fake stuff. He saved, yeah, he saved now. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He has seen the light that shines special for you and me. And Lady B, she publicly humiliated her. He's going to get revenge. She's done. So what's going to happen to all the other ladies? He has matched up every woman in there but Ra. Every woman in there is matched up but Ra. Why was the only one sitting in the corner by herself? She was just better off just putting her thumb in her mouth and just sitting there and sucking her thumb, because that's what she got reduced to. That's what she got reduced to. She got reduced to sitting in the corner with a thumb in her mouth, because she didn't get no love at all. She got nobody. And he didn't hook nobody up. Too. They said Velvet did this. Velvet came in and Velvet straightened out everything. Now, this is the master teacher. He has to undo that too. Messy Nation. I love when you say that, Donna. I love when you say Messy Nation. He has to now undo him being a master. He has to now undo him being a master, because if she came and fixed your imaginary world, that means you wasn't doing your job. So now he has to fix that. This man has to literally go back, even though he knows what he's doing. But in between that time, he got to justify everything he taught. He has to now justify everything he taught, because that all has turned out to be a lie. A lie. How is he going to do that? That's the question. How is he going? What is your take on Ra? No, that's what I said. She has reduced herself to sitting in the corner sucking her thumb. That's all she can do now. Sit in the corner and suck her thumb by herself. That's all her life is going to be about. Ra is the scapegoat. Yeah, Ra is definitely the scapegoat. I can't believe she cannot see that. Honey, like I said, he's going to shake. He's going to, for now, remember, Velvet came there with money. Let's not forget, Velvet came there with money. Like I said, y'all don't have to agree with me, but I think Omac is the winner. He may have gotten the girl, but he's the one sitting up there with pictures and videos of his daughter. He could put them video every time. He could put them every time they're having a good day. He could throw that video right up there with him holding her daughter. He could throw them pictures up there when they was holding their hand. He could throw them pictures, them videos when she was saying how she really loved him. He got a lot of stuff to keep throwing back in Nature Boy's face. That's going to piss Nature Boy off. So y'all got to think about it from a different perspective. And Omac, being that she decided to call Omac back, Omac now have some ammunition to piss Nature Boy off. Sugar Love, is this the only home she has to go to? What about her parents? Her parents took her back. Her mother came, her mother went and begged the public. Her mother went out and begged the public to get a ticket for this girl to come home. Her mother took her in. Her mother took care of her. Omac won because he no longer has that headache. He can move on, Velvet and Nature Boy. Omac's going to take the high road, though. He can still take the high road, but he can also, when he want to do a clap back, I will throw a picture on my page. Just a little clap back. That's why I say he won. He's not going to fool around with, honey, you never know. You never know. When you push somebody to the edge, you never know. You never know. And the minute she start down talking Omac gonna be like, bam, this is me with your baby. Bam. Do you know your baby was calling me daddy for a little bit? Bam. Don't underestimate people. Miss Ryder died. She is ignorance and gone to seed. Okay. Omac did win, and her ass going back and begging him for a third chance. Exactly. That's why I said Omac won. Who baby is it? Nature Boy baby. It's Nature Boy's baby. Aligi Ho and Velvet had little Elianas. He's going to get her knocked up again really quick. He's going to get her knocked up again really quick. Because it's harder to leave with two babies. It's harder to leave. It's easier to leave than one baby than with two babies. But she really thinks that's why I said we got to figure out who's the liar. Who is the boss? Who is the boss? Who's the boss? Yep, I see her having another one by him. This is going to be crazy. Zoga will be pregnant next. Well, I don't know if she's pregnant now. That'd have been a quickie, but it only takes one time in 5 minutes to get pregnant. It takes one time in 5 minutes to get knocked up. Who knows? And if Zoka is knocked up, they're going to give her that tea. They're going to make Zoka drink that tea. You could best believe Zoka's going to have to drink that tea. So whoever's knocked up, and then she sat up there and he had Ephraim. I bet you somebody's pregnant. They're going to find out and they're going to, oh no, they're going to drink that tea, honey. They're going to drink that tea. Come. Out you come. Out you come. And when she's pregnant, he's going to show his butt. He's going to show up before that. Because, honey, they have a tea, as what I hear, as what I hear, it's a special tea. I don't know. They have it, I don't know. But we can watch it, but don't watch it on their channel. How you doing, Hell of a Live? How you doing? Welcome aboard. Yes, honey, the tea, baby. It's a special tea. She joked about the tea on the interview. Boom. Boom. It's a special tea. Miss Ryder died. Did you got $5 on this? Someone said Rob might be knocked up. Knocked up by who? Is she knocked up by Aya? Because I think Aya and Velvet, they had a little thing going on. They had a little thing going on. I don't think by Nature Boy. Nature Boy wasn't hitting that. So why would he get her pregnant to give her tea? I'm talking about Zoka. I'm not talking about Velvet. I'm talking about Zoka. I said if Zoka's knocked up, he's going to give her the tea. Quote unquote. The tea, baby. The tea. Yeah, Iron Rod. You didn't know. You didn't see how close they was, how loving they was. He sat there and made Afro if she was truly knocked up. If she was truly knocked up, leave her man, drink the tea. Right after she lost the baby, she was his wife, just like in a matter of a day. She was knocked up, lost the baby. The next day, she's his wife. I've never seen nobody ever lose a baby, ever. And the next day, they bumping and grinding. I've never seen that ever. This make-believe world that they're in, this some serious make-believe world. Velvet is going to force one of them girls to drink the tea. And she might make them all drink the tea to make sure, just to make sure all of y'all sip the tea. They made Sonny go home. They made Sonny go home. Because Pisces, remember, Pisces didn't know. Pisces wanted to swing both ways. I want to see around 1, 2, 3, 4. They made Sonny go home. Sonny was no use to them. Sonny is back in Jamaica. So being that Pisces wanted to swing both ways, and they test her, and he was trying to get her to, instead of drink the tea, because she was so far going to drink the tea. Remember, they tried to get her to jump in the water, but her baby instincts told her no. Then they dogged her. They had a meeting and they dogged her. Then she went and jumped into the water. But Pisces wanted to swing both ways. Who was he wanting to swing with, though? Who is it that he wanted to swing with? Or who was he swinging with? Yeah, she's Sunny or Sasha. It's still, yeah, she's doing a couple of weeks. Exactly, Brianna. Exactly. They lied, said she had that child. Well, as of a couple of days ago, maybe she did. But all I know is he wanted to swing both ways. Beauty and healing by who? Hope the right guy. Brianna, okay. They lied and said that she had the baby. Yes, she's hot. Honey, like I said, what we're going to get ready for now is some very PG. How you doing, Amor K? How are you? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Love Train. I still call it the Love Train. We're still the Love Train. Mary Jones, how are you? Welcome aboard. How you doing? Come on in. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for your sister. We got 66 people in here. Can we get some of these likes up? I would gladly appreciate it. That'd be nice. You want to hit thumbs down, as I always tell you guys, that's okay too. But hit something. Thank you so much. This is a train wreck, but we're going to see a PG version for a little while because Nature Boy now has to figure out how do he undo his teachings. I think Pisces is swinging with Caliber. Somebody said Solar, somebody said Caliber. He was swinging both ways, and when Nature Boy playing mind games as he do, he was like, well, do you mind if the man get more time than you? Oh, Lordy. Do you think that the government there made him clean up his act, those Catholics? No. I cannot believe Malia is now with Pisces. Nature Boy only loves himself. Correct. Velvet hitting Nature Boy and him hitting the floor. Velvet came there with money. Now, Velvet sat up. Oh my! Every time I think about this chick, she's nauseating. And then somebody said to me on my comment, which I really like people comments because you have the right to leave whatever comment that you would like to leave. But they was like, they're so sick. If I'm sick of looking at Velvet, they're sick and look, well, then we gonna both stay sick. Because I'm gonna watch people's stuff and do my commentary, and you can watch me and tell me how sick you are, and we could be some sick people. Welcome aboard so we can all be sick. When she catches that bottle with Aya, Velvet look weird in the face now. Velvet is, again, he feeds them this make-believe world. Velvet did not want to get help. Velvet had a plan when she left. And she knew. You feel sorry for Pops? Only reason why I don't feel sorry for Pops, y'all knew this girl from when she was growing up. How you doing? Open mind, welcome. I don't feel sorry for Pops. She has major paranoia and anxiety in front of the camera. She knows everyone's hating her now. She knows she screwed over a lot of people money on the braces. Don't forget raffles, Cash App, PayPal. Remember, Velvet, what you call them things when you go to the store and you have a list of what you want. Velvet was able to walk into stores because she had a wish list. She was able to walk in stores and people purchased stuff on her wish list for that baby. Velvet didn't have to come out her pocket for nothing. For nothing. That's why a lot of people is mad. And they also is, registry, a wish list. She had all of that. She had all of that. Velvet was able to walk into Walmart or wherever she had a wish list, and people bought stuff for that baby. So is Velvet broke now? No, honey, she ain't broke. She got money. She got all these people money. I think what was special about Sugar, you got to be kidding me. No, sis. Well, if you see me doing more commentary on it, you know I'm pissed. And I have to let the people know. I have to let the people know. Yeah, people were speaking upon that. People were leaving that in the comments. When I go just to support other people, I seen that in comments. When people was basically saying they sent her stuff to a wish list, they were sending the baby stuff. I seen that in comments. I should have snapshotted for you guys, but I was like so mad to read that. I had to get online. Oh, why don't I feel sorry for Pops? I'm gonna tell you in 1 second. Nature Boy gave her $1,000. Nature Boy did not give her $1,000, and he did get that $1,000 shut down on social media. Nature Boy didn't give her $1,000. Somebody donated $900 to her, and somebody else donated $200 to her. But that's not including all the money she got from the day she walked off the plane. Her donations paid her dad. I'm not sorry for her dad because they knew when she was young, from whatever problems that him and the mother were going through, that girl developed borderline personality disorder. They knew she developed that. A lot of kids develop that depending on their family upbringing, and they never got that girl help. They never got her help. Good for you, Mouse. I would never give nothing to them hustlers. She said she wanted to stop being misleading people, but she does this. I think her parents, but like I said in my interview, like I said in my other thing, let's not forget, a lot of us have been damaged. This evil Velvet had a wish. Yes, honey, she had a wish list. She had a wish list at stores that she was telling people what baby Eliana needed. And people was buying stuff, and all she did was go pick it up. That's why I thought Pisces and Ra would be paired up, because they're both freaky. I don't think Ra will mind if Pisces be bisexual or loyal, wanted to be. But remember, he's promoting monogamy now. He went against his teaching. Remember, this is another, I don't know what name to call this Nature Boy, But they can't do that no more. You got to be monogamous now. He's going against his own teachings. You're speaking upon the old nature boy. This is the new nature boy now. This girl is purposely dragging her parents' name across. Okay, B lady, she was born, she was born evil. But that girl never got any help. Remember, she was 17 when she flew over there. She was 17 years old when she flew over there. She just left, 17 years old. Lord, you don't want Malia now, I'm sure. I'm at the point now where I just want them happy. I want everyone here to be happy, and I want to be happy. Let's prosper. They're in the make-believe world. What happiness do you see in a make-believe world? They're in their own make-believe bubble. Nature Boy is running around like he owns land and he has a tribe, and they are real kings and queens and real demigods and real chiefs and chiefesses. This is the stuff you read in a book. You turn your page and you see the word "the end." There's nothing real about this. This is some fake thing he manifested in his head and he made it come true. But all of this is make believe. We know that this is not reality. Sugar Soul, who is ahead of you, Violet or Nature Boy? Who is the narcissist? Amen. Nature Boy is the narcissistic person. Velvet is borderline personality disorder. Let me read off. They say she gave combination. Exactly. She gave, that's why I said this chick come with money. She don't play. She don't play. Yes, she did. Okay, borderline, I guess, but do you think Malia wants Pisces? Nobody wants none of them. It's just they have to be with. Her father still posting, blaming Nature Boy for Velvet's actions, basically. All the women still with Eligio. It's all about image and donations. What do you think about? We're going to find out about her mother tonight. But personality, borderline personality disorder. It says, this person was with chaotic relationships, breaking up, getting back together, very intense relationships. Pairs up well with the narcissist because they would chase him and feed his narcissistic behavior. However, as soon as their boyfriend/girlfriend returns the love, they will run. Probably the best future as far as get over the disorder. They fear abandonment. They are impulsive, self-damaging, and suicidal. May also become psychotic at times. This is certain, these are some qualifications of borderline personality disorder. Remember, we're not doctors, but she is very psychotic. She does. Remember, if he's a narcissistic person, they pair up well with the narcissist because they would chase and feed their narcissistic behavior. That's why I said he knew she was weak when he got her. People need to stop defending Val. Allow her to feel, oh, she's weak, honey. I think that's what people is watching for now. Have food delight. How are you doing, my love? Welcome aboard. Generic Just Ice, ICE. He will let his boys relieve themselves temporarily. She definitely has personality disorder and sociopathic behavior. Somebody has to win. And if Velvet wins, then now we gotta have to start putting fraud. Can you imagine? Now we all gotta put fraud under Nature Boy's name. Because now he has become a fraud. He's a fraud right now. He's a fraud. Everything he said, he's going to change up. That's why we're going to be seeing a lot of him, Eliana, in that baby. We're going to see a lot. They're going to keep throwing that baby in your face as a prop. He's going to make it seem like he went against everything for this little girl. But what happened to Buddha? You never seen Buddha. That's Pocahontas' son. What happened to Buddha? You put your money on Velvet, Velvet going to win. Velvet's Nature Boy Karma. He is a fraud. Honey, after you see the next man picking up your child and holding your child, he know how devious she can be. He have learned a lot about Velvet since she left. Who you think gonna win? She pulled all her trump cards. She has pulled all of her trump cards. He learned how far she will go for attention. And thanks to Zoka, he realized that all I had to do was bring Zoka over. So who do you think gonna win? She played all her trump cards. The same way we learned a lot about Velvet since she's been home, so did he. Velvet ain't gonna beat no narcissistic person. I'm sorry, Velvet is not gonna win. I done seen too many narcissistic. Remember, he suffered narcissistic injury. That's because he didn't have another supply. Once he get another supply, like Velvet, her ass is out. Believe me, study narcissism. When he changed her lifestyle, she ain't changed nothing and got her way. For now, it's his world. The rest are squirrels trying to get her up. Let me tell you, he learned a lot about Velvet since she was gone. He also learned how low she was stooped to get her way. He learned she don't get her way, I'm out. But the difference is he's gonna have a backup plan next time. He didn't have no backup plan. How you doing, Sexy Coleman? How you doing, baby? They both gonna play each other for now. Oh, he's gonna let her win for now because he got something brewing in that pot. He got something brewing in that pot, baby. Well, if he really wanted to win, he would have stood firm. Not to destroy somebody. He has to destroy her. He has to destroy her. He has to destroy her. He has to wound her like she's never been wounded ever in her life. My take is somewhere down the line, he's going to have another marriage without her knowing. Because that leopard ain't changed the spots. I feel like he's going to start beating on her next. I might agree with. She's going to kill him. That I might agree with too. It's going to get physical. He's watching for her to get comfortable. That's what I say. That's what yesterday was about. That's what I think yesterday was about. And you're 100% right there. I agree with that. I feel so bad for that baby. That baby was, honey, feel sorry for a lot of babies who was born into this. We got a lot of babies to feel sorry for. Aya is going nowhere. And why? Aya, is Velvet an empath? An empath. Velvet is not an empath. Sorry, Velvet is not. Don't put her on our level. She is not in the empath club. No, she's not. She's not in the empath club. She's in her own psycho club all by herself. Do not include her with the empaths. And as I just read to you, people with borderline personality disorder, they find each other with narcissistic people, not just empaths. Scripted or not scripted, he still has to retract every teaching that he's ever taught. So now he has to unscript and write this over. They can keep everybody tuned in as long as everybody keep their money. People, Velvet is still canceled. I don't want to hold. See, we need to hold her responsible. We the ones got to hold her responsible. We the ones got to tune her out. Nature Boy has always been Nature Boy. We've always known that. Nature Boy has always been Nature Boy. Nature Boy let you know I want your money. He let you know that. Are we going to hold Velvet responsible is the question. And he's watching the hate for her. So when he changed back, she would not have a support system. Bingo. Empath is a righteous gift. She is level. She would not, no, she no empath. She don't feel no, if an empath sat there and took a bunch of people money and did people dirty and can stand there with no content in her heart. She stood there like, I took your money and what? That's not an empath. She didn't have a care in the world. She just wanted to teach Nature Boy a lesson. Nature Boy now got to teach her a lesson. Her parents have pretty much wrung their hands. Oh, she gonna be, that's what everybody wanna see now. We wanna see her get a taste of that medicine. Exactly, she'll never be an empath. Nobody shouldn't get her back. Oh, she better get a good pair of sneakers, honey. She better get a good pair of sneakers and get to walking the long green mile. Remember the long green mile? She better get to walking that long green mile. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest. She better get like Forrest Gump, honey. Watch it. Just don't give them no money. Do not send them no money. You want to watch it? Fine. You want to watch commentary on it? Fine. Just don't watch it on combination. Watch it on the creator's channel. Watch it from credible people. Them girls hate that Velvet for breaking up their playtime. That's what I just said. No more parties. No more parties. Good day. Peace to you. Love that name. How you doing? Welcome aboard. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for your sister. I gladly appreciate it. So, who's going to win? Who's the boss? Who's the boss? And didn't watch it on the T either because that's their channel. I heard that. I heard that too. Velvet is not going to win. Velvet had the next man holding his baby. Velvet already won when she came home. Now that she went back, she played all her cards. What is she going to do now? What's she going to do now? Leave him again? What's she going to do? Leave him again? You think he's not prepared for that? Remember, narcissistic people change every day. When they want their supply, they change every day. We seen how that when people were kicked out because they had no plan B. He got plan. He sent back with plan A, B, C, and D. That's what I'm saying. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do now? Threaten to take the baby and leave? She did that already. But before she pulled this bluff, remember when she used to always cry wolf? She used to always cry wolf and said she was leaving. And then she really left. Then she came back. What's she gonna do now? What's she gonna do? Take the baby again? What's she gonna do? She's there, red carpet, because she bought much needed cash. Exactly. Velva's going to get hers, but nobody's going to be on her side. It's going to be only her family. Say her family's done with her. Don't forget at 7 o'clock, her mother will be on tonight. Her mother will be on tonight. Her mother will be on tonight. I think it's called Grown Folks, or it's either called, his name used to be ZX100 or ZX something, but if you just look for it. But her mother will be doing an interview at 7 o'clock tonight. Velva's going to get hers, but nobody, okay. Well, how going to get home? Because people not going to get her home. Nature Boy is more experienced, exactly, and did read the playbook while Velvet was in the States. Exactly, that's crazy. Nature Boy is a scrub. Nature Boy may end it all she plans to leave. I think this whole camp is going home. She threw her family under the bus. She threw her family in a train wreck. That wasn't even that was a train wreck. Under the bus is just an understatement. She threw them under. She taught, you know how when a train is coming, she pushed her family right in front of the train. That's what she did. She seen the train coming and said, boop. He was always talking about her death. I believe her dad will all. I believe her dad will always be there if she needs him. Hey, I guess that's what dad's supposed to do. I wouldn't do it. Her father took her to counseling for a couple of years. Please speak truth. She is just a darn devil. Oh, her father did take her. Listen, she needs to take her some more. She needs to go some more. But if he did take her, then I stand corrected. But she needed to go some more. Maybe she fooled them and made them think that she wasn't evil and they stopped going. But if she did go, I stand corrected. Thank you so much, Janice. She's just a damn evil. Oh my God. Denise, okay, you got it. She made money, was driving. Now you're going back to eating one meal a day. That's what I said. She said, I love to cook. I love to eat. I love to cook. Where is everyone watching this at? Oh, girl, you on YouTube? You gotta like I said, the mother's going live. Look forward to coming in your feed. She was angry when they took her back because she didn't want to be there. I can't believe she has been talking to Nature Boy. Remember, Nature Boy did say he was talking to her, but we didn't believe him. But he said he was speaking to her. Remember when he said that? He taught her to therapy as a teenager, but she kept asking for help. Okay, they're eating steaks. She's not evil. She's mind controlled. That chick went there. Honey, she went there the way she is. She wasn't brainwashed. She had an agenda when she first got there. She wanted to climb up. She wanted to climb up the ranks when she first got there. What happened was Serenity threw a boomerang in it, and he told Nature Boy something about Yaya. And then Nature Boy went in on Yaya because of Serenity. And that's when Velvet finagled her way in there. Go back a little bit, because he even thanked Serenity. Oh, Serenity, I thank you for showing me who Yaya really was. Serenity is really what helped her get that position. What's my favorite animal? She had an agenda to make Nature Boy jealous through Omac. She is still brainwashed, even if it wasn't from him. She wanted to get rid of all the females. So, who are all the idiots sending them donations? Raise your hand. That's right. If anybody's still sending them donations, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Miss Ryder died, so carbonation is YT and IG is just Nature Boy. We can, like I said, if you like the enjoyment, if you like the excitement, watch it. It's a TV show. Just don't send them your money. But Velvet, the people, she did a lot of people dirty. She did the people dirty. Y'all need to hold her responsible. How does she get a pass? That's my question. How do y'all people get her a pass? How do you sit up there and accept her for what she did to the people? She got a wake-up call that she wasn't famous, and she believed she was when those tickets wasn't selling on her art and jewelry. Her jewelry was selling. She never sent them their stuff. That's why we said that she was scamming the people. People were supporting her so much. They were buying jewelry of stuff that they never received. She would show it to you and say, hey, if you want this, order that. If you want this, order that. So people did order stuff that they saw. But in all reality, she was getting that money to take the Nature Boy. That's right. I'm asking for some money too. She bragged about playing OMAC. In a sense, like I said, OMAC won. OMAC won. Even though Nature Boy said that she was the closest person to call, but it doesn't take away the fact she called them. She called them. It doesn't take away the fact that OMAC has pictures with his child. Hey, my baby girl, foot soldier, how you doing? Let's talk about it, TV. OMAC was a pawn, but OMAC still won. You only lose if you classify yourself as a loser. He still won. He may have been used, but at the end of the day, he haven't told his story yet. He haven't told his story. Maybe some parts of his story will crush Nature Boy's heart. Maybe some parts of his story will crush his heart. They spent a lot of nights together. OMAC can say, yeah, I was hitting that while I was there. I was hitting that. He got some stuff. He have not told his story. He can crush Nature Boy heart. He can say the first time that baby said Dada was to him. He can say her first words was Dada. That was to me. He can say I was your baby daddy. Look at the pictures. Look at the video. It'll be real messed up if her karma is being pregnant by OMAC. Ooh, good one. But she's gonna drink that tea, honey. She's gonna drink that tea. She's gonna drink that special tea. Plus, remember, she said she wouldn't marry him and have his babies. Honey, believe me, everybody there right now is drinking that tea. Everybody there now is drinking that tea to make sure there are no pygmies. There are no pygmies that we can't say certain words. Cannot say certain words on YouTube anymore. You cannot say certain words. So to make sure there are no unexpected pygmies, they're all drinking that tea. Clean out your body. Let's start over. Sugar Love, is that who she really wants? That baby did stay calm. That baby's never been calmer. That baby has never been calmer until that baby was around Omac. Absolutely right. I was laughing watching her posting in the photos and voguing on the couch with T-Virus, Shay Shay Shantae. I know one thing. I may come back on tonight after I watch the interview with her mother, because tomorrow I will be enjoying Thanksgiving. I do not believe in holidays, but I will eat the food up. I believe in holidays, but I will eat the food up. I will eat up every bit of you guys' food. So I might come back on again tonight so we can discuss the interview with her mother. And let's see what we're going to believe about that. But today, this particular stream, this particular video is about Future faking. That baby was happy in the States. All she did was cry and look on. Boy, look how much they was arguing and yelling and fighting and stuff. But today's commentary was brought about Future faking. If anybody is in an abusive relationship, when you've been abused, and now that you've been love bombed means it's the honeymoon. It's like the honeymoon all over again. And they start talking about future plans and all this good stuff that's in the future. I want you to know it is fake. It's called future faking. I don't like to do a show without you learning some of the terminologies of what this is going on. So if anybody's in a relationship with a narcissistic person and you've been love bombed, and in them conversations as you being love bombed, they start speaking of the future. I know a lot of women been married 10, 20, and 30 years, and they've heard about this future they're going to have that they never will see. They will never see. So yesterday, what we saw coming out of Nature Boy's mouth was future faking. That's why he said you're going to see more videos of us. We're going to be doing more things. That's all speaking upon the future. So we already know it's future faking. We're going to see more of that. So we will be sitting back waiting for her karma to come. Because a lot of people been hurt. And it's sad that it's gotten to the point that we just want to see her feel like how she made us feel. But you guys got to ask yourself, why is she going to pass? He was just telling her what she wanted to hear for now. This is a crazy story, the B lady. It's a rabbit hole. Exactly. So if you in a relationship or you know somebody that's in a relationship, now you know some of the methods that these people do. As ladies, women, narcissistic people out there too. But now when you start seeing these things, you can keep reminding yourself, this is not real. This is not real. This is not real. This is part of their program. This is part of their program. This is not real at all. None of this is real. These are the steps. This is what they're going to do. And I think I better stay away. I know people, all of them are fake, because if Nature Boy don't want a certain person, all the rest must follow and shun them like they did Bambi. That is part of the cult nature. You are 100% right. Nature Boy has proven there are suckers born every second. Woo! Woo! See, this is why people do commentary, Nature Boy. People sitting up there and they going after the commentaries saying that Nature Boy ain't make nobody. Your narcissism been out before you, Nature Boy. You are a good book of what narcissism is. You are the best teacher of narcissism. But being that there's a new sucker born every day, it's these channel holders is what's, and then it gives the people, without a lot of these commentary people, how can somebody really say what they really feel? This is where we give you a chance to speak your piece. You can speak your piece and we can speak our piece. But being that there is a sucker born every day, you never know whose video they may come across that may save their lives. You never know who video they may come across to stop you from going over there. Because I'm quite sure a lot of people may have thought about going over there and they probably came across somebody's video that say, okay, they broke Nature Boy down really good. I think I need to stay home. I don't think I need to be there. So a lot of these commentaries, regardless of how many there is, it all serves a purpose. All of us is serving a purpose. So going after the commentators because they felt for Velvet, that's wrong. That's wrong. We human, and if somebody sees somebody in pain, if you see somebody in pain, you're not gonna think they're gonna do you dirty. You're gonna help them, and that's what they did. Just some people saw the bull crap that she was doing. That's okay too. But we all have to respect the people, and people were like, oh, it's about Nature Boy giving you views. Well, heck, we give Nature Boy views too, don't we? Nature Boy get them, so if they get donations, so what? Don't he get donations? He put out information. So what if somebody want to put out information? You got people who speak upon people, majority of channels about commentary. It's just that our people commentary is about you. So what? She really thought she was a victim. We really thought she was a victim. Again, guys, I'm going to be back on again tonight after I watch what her mother has to say. And I will do a nice quick little video. How are you doing? And why? Mara Chambers. Open mind. I believe they will kill for him. I don't know how they will kill for him. Long as you don't blow on them, they ain't got no weight. If they're going to kill for him, they're going to have some type of weapons here, because he don't feed them enough to have any energy. Even when they do, they stand up straight. All you see is ribs. All you see is ribs. They don't have no stamina. He makes sure they have no stamina so they cannot go against him. So somebody can just go and blow on them, and they're going to be out. They would have to have some weapons, because they're not going straight up with nobody. Because even though whatever his name is, Sheba Baby Daddy, yeah, he may have been in the military and stuff like that, but he don't have the food and stuff to keep his stamina up. He's not feeding them to fight nobody. Mama D, nobody knows what happened. One piece of a breeze takes them, they blow over. It's who is Scorpio? Takes them, they blow over. It's who is Scorpio? Because Eliana is an Aquarius. Is an Aquarius. Peace. He don't want the attention of the followers. He wants the attention of his enemies and adversaries. See more meat on a baby back. Did y'all hear He said they have to pay for the property damage from. Yes, I heard that too. But guess what? Velvet got there on time with some money. The only thing they're fighting is that be sick diet. The be sick diet. But if they sleep deprived, they don't get no sleep, and they don't eat. Who they fighting? Who they fighting? And anytime the owner of that building say they gotta go, they gotta go. So she the chiefess of what? Everybody is a chiefess. Any woman who runs her household is a chiefess. Any man that runs his household is a chiefess. If it's a man and woman running the household, they are now the chief and chiefess. Stop putting importance on them. You can watch them, but put more importance on you. You are in control. You're paying your rent, or if you got a house, you own it and you work. They could never be you. They could never be you in the real world. Why can't they sleep? Because sleep deprivation, if you read about cults, that keeps you from thinking straight. That's how you keep them brainwashed. That's how you keep their mind in a trance, because you have to eat and sleep. That's why they always tell you get a good night's sleep. So when you wake up, it gives your body a chance to heal itself, to replenish itself. But if you don't have no sleep, your mind is in a state of confusion. That's a cult tactic. Remember, Nature Boy is already a narcissistic person, but he read about the cult tactics itself. They are hungry people. Them belly pains are fighting them enough. They don't need a real fight. I was wondering if Velvet was a Scorpio. They will wait a long time. No, she is Aquarius. Sugar love. They use that, and that's right. Prisoners of war too. POWs. Yes, they do. A lack of food keep them awake, and the STDs. Without hours of sleep, their thinking shuts down. Exactly. They sick from all that, as he called it, downloads, Miss Rod. Miss Rod, he calls it downloads, because everybody have to get his download to be there. But it's called downloads. They're drinking that download. I know. He has the vitamin D. The vitamin D stands for you big dummy. You big dummy. But again, we're going to end this so I can get a little bit of things done and get ready for tonight. Please, if you're able to catch it, and we will discuss this. You know how to do it, my Fred G. Sanford, you big dummy. Hot EAPG TV. Hello, good people. Positive vibes to everyone. And don't forget, guys, if you are content creators, please feel free to mix and mingle. Feel free to mix and mingle. If you're content creators, please feel free to mix and mingle. Like your page for the 5 minutes on it. Oh, thank you so much, Chambers. Thank you. I really enjoy you guys. I like discussing this with you guys. And I like the fact that we're all learning from each other. We're all learning from each other. But don't forget, I still said Pretty Little Liar. She's still canceled. We is not going to let her get away with what she did to people. She does not get a pass. She doesn't get a pass. Leave a comment for me. If you leave a comment for Ms. Ryder Dodge, she would definitely get back to you for the interview. Love the page. Stay open-minded. I like that name, open-minded. I love that name, open-minded. I love that name. All of you guys are great. Like I said, we've been on here 30 minutes, a little bit too long, but I can talk for days. I can talk for days. But we will be back on here tonight, we will not let the how get away. The underrated darkness. How you doing, love? A.M. Cohen. How you doing, love? How all my lovelies doing? Well, we would definitely come back on here tonight. Soon as that thing is now, I will watch The Mother. I couldn't watch Velvet Face yesterday because I am an empathic person, and I do. Every time I look at her, I see the deceitful stuff she did to people. Hi, JK Adventures. How are you doing? Welcome aboard. Underrated Darkness. How are you doing? The Lady B, thank you so much for being here. Please thumb up this live. Thank you so much. No, we would not let that. You could say hoe, because hoe is a utensil. Remember on House Party when Kid got into a fight and they was like, why you got into a fight? He said, because he called my mother a garden utensil. He called her a hoe. So you could say hoe, H-O-E, is a garden utensil. So I don't know why they holding the comment back, but it's a garden utensil. Look it up, YouTube. Look it up in the dictionary. H-O-E is a garden utensil, not the other thing. I wanted to say more about her. Yes, I will be on tonight because it's 5:26. At 7 o'clock, she will be on. I don't know how long she's gonna be on, but right after she get off, I will be right back on again. I would like to get you guys take on it because here we're gonna grow. We're gonna grow, and we're gonna be our own little community, and we're gonna let Mr. Nature Boy know we on to you. Miss Velvet, you do not get a pass. You will not get a pass. I don't care how many times you put that little pygmy up in there. I'm gonna look at somebody else's baby and say, "Oh, how cute!" But this family thing they're gonna put out there in front of us. Get ready for the family love, and a man wanting to be a man, and a woman wanting to be a woman, and he has found his queen, and the woman has changed him, and he has seen the light. What time you on? I don't know what time I'm coming on tonight because it's going to be after the interview. After the interview with her mother, I will be on. I don't know how long that interview is going to be. I might stream it. I don't know. I might stream the interview. I don't know. We shall see. She just pops up. Okay, guys, you take care. I see you later. Remember, the topic of today was future faking. Future faking. Remember that. Write that down. Future faking. That's when a narcissistic person feeds you with hopes of the future and make plans of the future, which you will never see in this future. Peace. Thank you, Ms. Rod. See you guys later. Peace.